Alright, so I actually finished painting the shelf. Um, like I said, this is what it was made to hold. Looks like knives, but I'm gonna use it for a floating shelf. So it even had like, if you can see, like it had like dents. Like I don't know, like even on up here too, like you can see. But like no one's gonna see that because what I'm gonna put on top of here, like no one's gonna see that. Just as long as like the sides. But if you see here, there's like dents right here. So I figured, why not do this? And it will be pretty cool once I'm done. How will it look? Cause it kind of like it made sense to me just to do this. So why not? All right. I should go with it. You can see what I'm doing. For those of you who are watching, I am a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. Like my whole apartment is like decked out in it. Like I said, this literally didn't cost me anything. This is everything I've had in my house. This piece of wood I've actually found in the garbage. I have my own cleaning service, and they where I cleaned that, they were like there was like a house that was like for floor closure, and they literally had a lot of stuff in the trash. I mean, they had like a bins where they had their stuff locked away, and then they had the trash. So I made sure I wasn't taking something like they were coming back for. For sure, I would not do that. But this was in the trash amongst other treasures. I used to say I like to call them treasures, and then turn them into like arts. So, actually, not yet. Yeah, there we go. So, just so you guys can see, I don't want it to look perfect because this is supposed to symbolize the moon. So that's pretty much it for that until I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna also paint something else on there, which would be pretty cool once it's done. I actually came up with an idea. I don't really like how this is looking, so what I am going to do here is actually cover it with this. Again, I had this laying around the house. I actually had an aunt of mine who was giving away some stuff, and she was like, hey, why don't you take this, because like matches like your decor. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, sure, I'll take it no matter what. Sure, it's free. So I took it, and I'm new putting it to use, so which is good. So the way I'm doing it, it's because it wouldn't fit long. Sorry, you guys. Oh, I just touched it, didn't I? It's okay. I have my own print in it. So basically, it wouldn't fit long ways this way, and it wouldn't have not covered it up at all. So what I'm gonna do is actually do it from the middle. I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm gonna use 3. I'm gonna start in the middle. Here. Actually, that's not actually cut right. I have a little bit of an OCD. So if this is not cut right to my liking, we're not gonna use this. But I don't like to throw away anything either. So let's see. see if I did it. Alright, Junior, you did a good job. Alright, so, basically what I'm going to do is just hot glue this down. Like that. So it'll be the middle, you kind of get the idea. So let me go ahead and just cut out these other ones that I have that I can do. So yeah, that's how I was actually thinking to do that like this, but then I didn't like how it was gonna look, because for some reason it wasn't gonna look right to me. So I figured do it that way. And then my fiance was, well, why don't you just do it like this? So I was like, alright. But the way he wanted me to do it was different, so I didn't ask him. I was like, well, why don't I do it like this? So I do it this way. So he kind of had a little input on how I should have done it. So there we go. We're gonna cut. I'm actually gonna have to cut 6 of these. So that they can go all the way around. So yeah, just because things are getting thrown away doesn't mean that they can be put to use for other things, or they're not like treasures for other people. So I mean, if you think about it, you guys, like, garbage, if you know, like, have some type of skill, like, literally, for someone out there that likes Nightmare Before Christmas, like, I can sell this to somebody and they will buy this, like, literally, and it costs me nothing, but so it's just an idea out there of, for an easy way to make money, and to reuse things. I mean, like, why not? So I'm using it. I'm putting it for to use for something, so it works out good for me. So, and I'm sure for other people too, and it's good. It's nice to actually look for things and look at the things you come up with, and it's just like, oh wow, cool, looks good. But yeah, like, literally anything out of garbage, you can turn it into art. Put some paint on it, art. Put some, jazz it up with something, art. You just made something. So, and it's simple. To me, it is. Simple for me. Alright, now, I have all my pieces already cut. So, like I said, what I'm gonna start with is, let me see, you want to make sure all of them are like facing the same way, because it would look weird if you have that one that's like off. But then it actually kind of would be cool if you had one going off, like maybe the middle part. Kind of throw them off a little bit. Ooh, yes, that's what I'm actually going to do. That's so cool. So I actually was gonna face them all the same direction, but I figured, why not do it that way? Because if I did it, I mean, I don't know. I guess either way it would look good, but yeah, we'll see. So let's get started. That's drying still. Actually, I have my own little print I touched there with my finger earlier, and I'm gonna leave it like that because it doesn't need to be perfect, because it's gonna look good how it's gonna come out, and it's just gonna be a floating shelf for something that I been wanting to actually put up, but I just had it sitting on a shelf, but it just did not look good sitting there. It was just sitting in the corner, just awkward looking. So that was not good for me. I was not satisfied with that. So what I'm gonna do is glue this. If you could give me a second here. So what I'll do is I'll take this. I gotta need to be quick because I don't want the glue to dry out too fast. Because it's what it seems to be doing right now. And I don't want to get it on there fast. So I can show you guys exactly how it will look. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect, but it looks good. It looks better than what it did, compared to that to this. Big difference. So that's gonna stay there. Be right back. Do the same thing to this from the other side. Same thing. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna need some more glue. But you guys get the idea of that. And I just messed up the painting again, but I'll fix it. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. Because I can literally just paint that. See, messed it up again, but I can paint that. That's fine. Let's get these on quickly before this starts to dry up on me. Just doing fast. Now see what I'm talking about? Like that one was not down. They didn't get it to put it down too fast. So I'm gonna have to put some more on that one. And put some, just to touch it up a little bit there. This I will fix up quickly so we can finish that. All this paint, like, I have a lot of paint. Not a lot, but I have enough to work with, and I work with what I have. So if I don't have it, I don't have it. Make it something else. So I'm just, did you guys just see that? I thought I was using the gray. Oh, that did not work out at all. I guess I can just wipe that off. That was funny. That was funny. The gray's over there, and I'm over here painting. I grabbed the yellow. That was funny. That was really funny. All right. That's it. That one. There, we fixed it. So let's fix this situation here. it's fixed. So we got both sides done. Now I wish I had a little tiny blow dryer so I can show you what I'm gonna paint in front of this, so it can be complete. But so you guys can get an idea of how it's gonna look once it's done and up, and what I'm gonna use it for. It's basically for this. Let's go sit right on top of it. That. So just real simple, nothing fancy, but it works. So I'm gonna let that dry up a little bit before I start painting what I was gonna paint in front of here. And I think I'll make a video on that and on the finished product. I want it actually on the wall so you can see. But and like I said, it's easy. This is something laying around the house. This is used to hang up your blinds, I guess, like to support it, make it good support. So I'm using it simply for this. So it's simple as that. Alright, YouTubers, I see you guys later, and check me out. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good one. I don't even know how to stop like this live.